Right, happy Pride. Happy Pride is another Wednesday. I got my gay shirt on for the gays. It's my what's this collusion LGBTQ plus shirt. It is Pride Month, so I want to make sure that all of our guests that come on today, we're going to talk about what Pride means to you all. I want to hear your coming out stories. I want to hear your journey for love. I definitely want to hear all that. Okay, I see the hearts. I see the Come on, I see you. If you are watching, I need some gay flags. I need some rainbows in the comment section. Happy Pride. I don't think Instagram has the inclusive LGBTQ plus flag, but we'll make the best of what we get. But if you're watching, I want y'all to hit me up. Say hello, put some flags in there. Happy. Hey, somebody even put the trans flag in there. I love it. All right, you all. So this is a dating show. If you're single, you can click the request button to join. If you are in a relationship, you and your man should come on. Y'all can look for a third. That's okay. You can be in the LGBTQ plus community to join. You can even be an ally to join. Any age, any race, any size, you can live where you want. The show is open to everybody. Okay? You can be trans, you can be lesbian. What's up, Alex? You can be non-binary. You can be straight, gay, bisexual, black, white, Hispanic, Latino. It's for everybody, okay? Okay? Somebody said their man is Jesus right now. I was about to say something inappropriate, but I caught myself. See, I got a filter. I do. I have a filter. I'm going to say something highly inappropriate. Listen, I'm going to be in Memphis this week. I think Tim clicked the request button, maybe because he's in Memphis and he wanted to talk about that. So let's see if that's what Tim is coming on about. I'm doing a in-person future shot event in Memphis, Tennessee for Tri-State Black Pride on Friday, this Friday. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Hey Tim, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing, Lamont? How you doing? We
Okay. You,
hello, everybody. I'm Tim. The girls are waiting for you to get here. I'm letting it be known that
you-
it has been sent out everywhere. The girls are waiting for you to get here because you're coming to the new convention center here in Memphis.
yeah, so I've been to Memphis before, but I don't think I've been to that convention center. Tell me about it because is it nice?
It it's very nice. They just built it. It used to be the old convention center. It was the Cook Convention Center. Then
Mhm.
they built the Cannon Center for graduations. Now they redid the
Hmm.
convention center. Now you're at the exclusive convention center.
Oh, it's the exclusive one. Hmm.
Yeah, you're at the grand one where
Okay.
you'll be at.
Okay. Well, that means
Yes, I used to be on the board, but I retired from all that stuff.
okay, board member. So that means I got to step my game up if I'm coming to the exclusive convention center.
Yeah, you're coming there, and then the host hotel is connected to it. So,
Oh, I ain't staying at the host hotel.
I know that. I know you
I
ain't
ain't
doing
staying there.
that.
That y'all gays be trying so much. I'd be like, yeah.
But
But you said
go ahead.
people. So tell them to make sure they RSVP with the link I sent. So we have a whole bunch of people, but make sure your people. I want to make sure I get their contact information if they coming.
Okay, what you do, you go on the link is on Lamont's page. It's Tri-State Black Pride, and you go on there. You click on, and that's how you find out all the information. Just go on the Gay Dating Coach, and you'll see it. Um, with that being said, there will be so many events. They're already ready. They're starting tomorrow with
Mm-hmm.
the award ceremony and banquet. And then Lamont will be there Friday
Yeah.
at 6 o'clock. So you mean the girls will be getting off early to come see you. And then you got
The Kiki bar afterwards. Well, I will tell you.
yeah,
So
then you got the,
in
go ahead.
DC, I did the event for their Black Pride, and I started at 4 o'clock. It was some four, I think 7 or 8, and the girls they showed up like 30 minutes. There's always like 10 people who show up before we even start. They just want to scope things out. But the girls did do a 30-minute grand entrance where they show up a little late. You say 4 o'clock, they show up at 4:30, all at the same time. So they left work early to come. But in Memphis, I was like, let's just do it after people get off work so they can just come straight from
Yes,
work.
because I told when you called me, I said no, you need to do it on this day because they already ready. Because I already got my stuff ready, and I'm getting there early anyway. So
Okay.
I'm just letting you know right off top. So it's at 6, so be expecting your crowd to get there about 6:15, 6:30.
Yeah.
But I'll be there way before then.
Yeah.
Then after that is the Kiki ball and all that. I ain't got time to be around for all that different type of stuff, you know.
I came for the shoot your shot. I may stick around for the ball or see something else, but I will. You know, Tim, I've never met you actually in person.
You will see Lord's will. You will see it
The Lord's
Friday. That's
will,
what.
yes, yes.
Mm-hmm. Lord's will. You'll see me Friday. I was called. Do you and Art like barbecue? You say you want barbecue. Do you and Art like barbecue? Chicken.
I
Cracklings.
am gonna find some. I want some barbecue in Memphis because I think I've been there before years ago. I didn't know where to go. I just went for a work thing. So yeah.
I bring y'all some. I bring y'all some barbecue
You
crackling.
you ain't gotta bring me no food, Tim. Don't bring me no food. Just let me know where to go. Let me know where to go.
Oh, where you're going, you go right where you're at is rendezvous down there.
What is it called?
Rendezvous.
All right, so I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
y'all check that out. When y'all do that, when are you all leaving?
I he's like, look at my itinerary. I will be there tomorrow night, so I have to stay up and pack tonight. As soon as I finish
Okay.
this, I'm gonna pack
Okay.
so I can work all day, and then I'll be there tomorrow night because I don't trust um flights. Sometimes it rains, they
You ain't got.
cancel it. So I
Mhm.
always any event that I do, I try to come in the night before.
That's good when it
Yeah.
comes to that. Well, I was just sitting up there saying, well, I was gonna bring you no food. I was just telling you, did y'all like that
Yes. Yeah.
barbecue chicken
Yes.
crackling? But a good restaurant, and they'll tell you rendezvous, but make sure you go with a crowd. Make
These
sure you have a
comment
crowd of
section
people.
are horrible. Talking about that Lamont want to make sure the water's clear. Don't bring them no food. Yeah, and shit in the comment section. Yes. Well, Tim, thanks for
But you
coming
go
on. I look forward to
sure.
seeing you in person on Friday.
Okay, you have a good one also.
All right. See you, Tim.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Listen, I'm excited to see the gays in um Memphis. Y'all crazy. Tim Lamont trying to watch his figure. I am, but I like to eat still. All right, let's get the show started. If you're single, click the request button. Make sure you got good Wi-Fi, all that stuff. I'm gonna bring Horus on. Is it Horus? Yep. And then Stanley, I see you as well. If you're joining late, you gotta say hello with a gay pride, okay? A flag, a rainbow in the comment section. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Awesome. You must be like on the West Coast or somewhere it's nice and sunny and gorgeous.
Los Angeles, California.
See, I can tell because I'm in Atlanta and the sun has set already. It's 9 o'clock here.
It's beautiful out. The sun's out. It's warm this whole week. We get June gloom every year, and so it's very nice that when it's like, not cloudy and overcast.
Mhm.
So I'm very much enjoying what feels like early summer weather.
Nice, nice, nice. Well, I'm happy you're able to join the show. Can you back the camera up a little bit? Because all we're getting
Oh
like is
yes,
like chin and up,
yeah,
and I want people to be able
yeah.
to get a good look at you. Okay.
Let me. Yeah, here I'm gonna go this way, flip it around really quickly.
Let's see. Let's.
Um, I don't think I've ever done an Instagram live. Oh my god, saw that. Okay. Oh, I got it.
I'm getting a whole 360.
Yeah, literally. Um, 2 seconds.
And is it Horus?
Yes, Horus Gold. That's me.
Okay, okay.
Okay, we're so close. We're so.
Hello, people who are joining. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Pride, happy Pride, happy Pride. Much better, Horace. Much better. You got the light gleaming. It looks great. Um,
Well,
Question: Are you on Do Not Disturb on your phone? Yeah, that way, because people are going to be watching you, and they're going to be trying DMing you, calling you, going to be like, "I see Horus online. What you doing? What you doing?" Okay, so that way they don't mess your interview up.
love.
Perfect. So you're in Los Angeles
Yes.
now. Are you from Los Angeles, or do you just live there?
Born and raised right here.
Oh, nice, nice. And
Yeah.
so, I'm a matchmaker and I have a whole bunch of, not a whole bunch, let me say, I have a handful of clients who I'm trying to match on the West Coast. The majority of them are older gentlemen, like over 45, over 50. So we're going to see if I can match some of these guys because they say it's hard for guys to date in LA. Like they say, that's what I hear all the time. You feel that?
Interesting.
You feel that way?
Not at all. I think LA gays are very, everyone I know always has a boyfriend. So
Mm.
I think it's about like where you are in the city. I think like there's definitely some times where I think if you are, eh, it's yeah, 12 miles is a very long distance in Los Angeles.
Okay.
So it is I think sometimes there are like regional barriers, you know,
Mhm.
like I think it's like the traffic is definitely a thing that keeps people from dating sort of outside of their neighborhood. So the pool, as you know, gets smaller and smaller and smaller. So I think if people are willing to sort of travel and like drive 30 to 45 minutes, then like yeah, I think there's always
Do you really think the gays are like, oh, I don't want to date him because he lives 45 minutes away?
yes.
Oh my goodness.
100%.
Horse, that's crazy. That's Atlanta traffic. Like that's a everyday thing. If you're going to work, it's gonna take you 45 minutes to get there.
Yeah, we are very like spoiled. So a lot of people stay in their little pockets in
Mhm.
LA. I don't because I think because I grew up here, I like know the entire
Yeah.
city. But I
Mhm.
think when people move here, they're definitely in their little pockets and
Mm.
aren't willing to get out of it. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think yeah, that's why a lot of if you've heard of like West Hollywood or
Yeah. Yeah.
you know like people move to WeHo and like stay in WeHo
Mhm.
because a lot of the gays are there, and so it's easier to just sort of like live, breathe, work, fuck inside of you know the
Mhm.
organism. I am not a WeHo gay, so
Mhm.
for me, I'm very like I'm all around.
Mhm.
But I'm the anomaly of the situation. So
Yeah.
most people, I would say, definitely do stick to
Yeah.
their particular neighborhoods.
There's somebody, Jamarcus, who lives in LA. He said yes, 100%. He agrees with you. Like the LA gays, it's like 10, 15 minutes. That's about it. Like,
Yeah, that's just like kind of living in LA in general. Like a
mhm,
lot of people will just most people don't travel very far outside of their neighborhoods, and like 2 miles can mean 20 minutes sometimes, you know? So it's there's a lot of like, I'll stay home, I'll stay in my neighborhood. So yeah,
no, you're not gonna find your man that way. So I guess I need to teach the LA gays to go on excursions in different neighborhoods and be a little bit more patient with distance to find each other.
I would agree.
Okay, LA gays, we are learning something new today. Horace is telling y'all to do step outside your box a little bit.
Do better.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so Horace, are you single?
I am single, yes.
Okay, we get that people want to know. They're loving the skin, the energy, everything right now. Okay.
Stop that.
He said, stop it. Tell me more. Tell me more. Yes. How old are you?
I am old enough to rent a car. I'll say that.
So you're 21 and older.
I'm over 25, yes.
You're over 25. What year were you born in, Horace?
I'm not gonna tell you. I I am old enough to pay my taxes and rent a car, and I'm a grown man. I just don't say my age on the internet because people get weird when they find out too much information about you. So I keep certain things to myself.
Can we get like a 5 or 10 year range? Because with
I'm
black
born
men, you never know how old they are.
I'm born anywhere between 1992 to 1998.
Okay, 92 to 98. Okay, so you're a 90s baby.
I'm a 90s
You're
baby.
a
Correct.
90s baby. Okay.
Hmm.
So you are in your 30s or early. No, you're in your
20s or
30s. You're in your
30s.
30s. You're in your 30s.
Or not. But,
You're like, or not, Lamont. Like, so
but yes,
92 to
I'm
98. Okay, we'll go there. Okay. Now tell us, how tall are you and how much do you weigh?
I am 5'10" and I weigh like 160.
160. Okay. What's your zodiac sign? I'm thinking it's giving Gemini energy, but what is your zodiac sign?
I am the most Sagittarius person you've ever met in your life.
Oh my God, I should have known. I'm gonna hang up right now. I'm hanging up now. My husband
Hmm.
is a Sagittarius.
What's his big three?
His I don't know like the rise and the setting. I don't know all that, but
Rising and setting.
it's is it yeah, or the moon, the sun. I don't know.
Hmm.
What are yours?
I'm a Sagittarius Sun, an Aries Rising, Leo Moon. So all three of my big signs are all fire signs. And yeah, I love astrology, so I know like the
Yeah.
rest of my chart. I'm very into it.
One thing I know about Sagittarius, you have to ask the right question to get the right answer.
Um,
Yeah.
Maybe. I would say actually quite the opposite. I think Sagittarius are very forthcoming with exactly what we think. I think that like Doc gives a little more Scorpio, to be honest, which is why I'm curious what the rest of his. If this is in reference to your partner, I would love to know what the rest of his chart is, because that's actually not that typical of a Sagittarius trait. Sagittarius are very like impulsive, free. We like don't mind like people feeling known. Like it's not wild to
Oh
want to
yeah,
be
y'all
known.
definitely free, open, spirits. You all talk to a stranger, very caring, all
Hmm.
that. Like we'll give you the
Hmm.
shirt off your back, like all that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. Some people are they're agreeing. Some people are saying no, Lamont, you're way off. Don't try it with the Sagittarius. Okay, whatever. Um,
Clock it.
Now, gay men, they want to know certain things to see if there's like compatibility, and one of those is sexual compatibility. So, are you more team top, bottom, or verse, or side?
Anything but a side. Um, I am not a side at all. Very. Um, it depends. Guess versatile. I just knocked over a lamp. I am very not. I love sex, sort of in all regards. So I don't like to put too much of a like one way or another type of thing. I think it's all about like connection and vibe, and I'm attracted to a lot of different people, so I want to do different things with different people.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm very open to it all.
It's definitely versatile energy. Like you're like different people do different things with. Have you heard of gay math?
In theory, yes, but not as far as Oxford's definition goes. You know?
Right. So I'm gonna tell you, Horace. I don't want to know how many people you have sex with. Okay, that's too
Mhm.
nosy. That's too intrusive.
Thank you.
Lamont, hang up. Right. Okay. So in the last 12 months, though, we can do the gay math. What percentage did you top? What percentage did you bottom?
Oh God, do I want to disclose this? I don't know. Also, I there are cops if you can hear them. I
It's
like.
fine. We like some of the background noise.
Okay, great. I will keep that to the vest because I think it is hotter for people to imagine how I fuck rather than being super forthcoming with it. So just
Okay. You're proving my point about the Sagittarius. You have to ask the right question and get the answer. This is too,
but are people
too.
are Sagittarians not allowed to have boundaries?
You can have boundaries, but the gay men want to know so they can figure out, like, hey, are we compatible sometimes?
I am a good time gal. I'll say that. No matter what form, you're gonna have a good time.
Okay, okay, it's giving burst. What type of work do you do, Horace?
I'm an actor.
You're an
I'm an
actor.
actor and a content creator, so very camera on front facing. Yeah,
Okay. So you do film. Do you do theater also, or is it mostly camera work?
mostly camera, television, commercial, and then online. A platform on TikTok and Instagram that's building. But yeah, mostly TikTok and commercials and TV shows and that kind of stuff.
Okay, famous face. So like, what are some things that we might recognize you from?
I was in Dahmer on Netflix.
Oh my God.
I have just a lot of commercials pay my bills, so stuff that you've seen it but not been like, oh, that's Horus.
Mhm.
Um, and then social media has picked up in the last year, and then I just shot a TV show that's coming out next year. So just
Okay.
around various, I've just done a lot like modeling campaigns as well. So like, there's like just random things. If you're searching for pants on the internet, you might see me. Like it's just kind of like
Oh,
random
okay,
stuff like
okay.
that.
So you're
Yeah,
a working actor. Yes,
correct.
yes. And Dahmer's really good. That makes me want to go watch it all over again. That was a tough movie to actually watch in the first place, but I'm gonna have to go back and see if I can catch some of your content on Dahmer.
Yeah, I did not watch it, to be completely
Mhm.
honest. I literally opened it up and was like, oh, am I in it? Okay, goodbye, and closed it
Yeah,
because I don't need to see that
yeah.
all the time.
Mhm.
But yeah, it was a small role that like kind of changed my life, and I've shot films that are, it's interesting being an actor because you working it's always sort of like what's coming out or like what has been shot that isn't out
Yeah,
yet.
yeah.
And so like I'm in that spot where like there's a film that is coming out that'll probably do like the festival thing
Mhm.
that's not out yet. There's a TV show that I've shot that's like not out yet. Like there's just like a bunch of stuff that's like I worked and it paid me, but like you can't see it yet.
You're
But
like, I'm
like
waiting for you all to put it out so I can add it to my portfolio, but you paid me the check,
literally,
so I'll be fine with that. Like,
literally that.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Tell us your Instagram handle, Horace, and spell it.
My handle is at Horace Gold, HorAceGold.
Perfect, perfect. So listen, if you all want to ask Horace questions, use the question function, or you can wave in the comment section at any time to come on and ask him a dating question, or you can shoot your shot live on Instagram, but just wave in the comment section and then I'll bring you on. Okay. All right. So, Horace, let us know what are some of the characteristics that you might want in a future partner, husband, boo, bae guy.
Yeah. Um, it's interesting. I'm in an interesting spot right now where I'm very happily single.
Mhm,
So, um, I think traditionally my vibe is someone who is kind to strangers, kind to me, kind to our friends.
mhm,
Um, someone who's artistic but doesn't do what I do. Um, like I think it's important that I can share that language but not ever feel like we're in competition. Like I've dated other actors and I
mhm,
don't love it. Um, preferably someone who does not drink or has like a very minimal relationship with drugs and alcohol. I'm sober, and so I'm not really like super interested in like being around that.
mhm.
Um, and then someone who's in therapy is really
We love
huge for me as
therapy over
well.
here. We
I
we like the gym and we like therapy and we like pizza. Okay, that's what we like. Yes.
I'm allergic to gluten, so we're two for three on this of the same mind. But
Mm,
yes,
mm, mm, mm.
um,
I want the
I'm
gluten, the carbs, all of it. Yeah.
I am envious of you. Yeah, I think my world is so crazy, and I think I'm always just looking for sort of that like again, like I work a crazy in a crazy industry,
Mhm,
and I'm also a fire sign, so I think I'm naturally looking for grounding, but also
mm,
I don't ever want to be with someone who's like, how do I say this? Like I'm not really down for like a killjoy. Like I kind of want you to also be able to like party until 3 in the morning and also be like a little wild
Hmm.
in the right time or place because like I want to like kick it with my man. Like
Yeah.
me and my friends go out and me and my friends party and like we're all sober up until 4 or 5 in the morning, like dancing. Like
Mhm.
I'm not really trying to like be with someone who's like, where are you? Or like, you know what I mean? I'm like, join the vibe, like ride the vibe. That's really like I think the goal is just someone who's like really chill and um versatile with like their energy.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um
So definitely somebody
and
more well-rounded, that's creative,
yeah,
likes to hang out, but is responsible, independent. Yeah.
yes.
Mhm.
And like spiritual to agnostic to deconstructed Christian area.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
not looking for a Bible beater, I'm not looking for an atheist,
Yeah.
somewhere in the middle of that.
Yeah. I think it's great to challenge religious beliefs so that you get your own understanding and your own relationship. Yeah. Okay.
But also having faith in something is very important to me.
Yeah.
Like I'm very,
Yeah.
very like spiritual and very
Yep.
grounded.
Yep. Somebody said 3 a.m. sober and partying. I think that's possible. You don't need to be on under the influence of anything to be out. Probably a Red Bull, but I'm in my 40s, so I might get a Red Bull or some extra water. But I think you could be out 3 in the morning sober. I think
Diet Coke gets you so far in life.
there you go. Okay, now do you want to get married? Do you want to have children? Let us know.
I do want to have children. I would rather be a single father than marry the wrong person.
Hmm.
Um, and I'm very picky with like who I don't need to be married to be happy. So I would much rather be happy than just fucking married to some loser that I hate. Like I yeah. So like marriage is like if it's the right person, then totally. Um, but I, I don't have the like desire of like this like white picket fence recreation where I'm so willing to sacrifice my boundaries and like not be with someone who like makes me happy and makes me laugh and is like cool and creative. Like if I'm not your biggest fan, I'm not gonna marry you just to get a ring. Like I can buy myself a ring.
That makes sense.
Uh,
What's the age range? Like, what's the youngest you'll go? What's the oldest?
um, I would probably say 28 to 34, 33.
Okay, okay, okay. Does the guy have to live in LA or are you open to other cities?
LA.
Okay,
I am the person who will not travel far to date my partner. I'm
okay.
like, no, you need to be able to come over. We need to kiki. Like I want to, yeah.
45 minutes radius.
Tw- 25.
25-minute radius. Damn. That zip code is like tight. Okay,
I
okay.
live in the city though, so that's very generous. Like you
Yeah,
can get to pretty much anywhere from where I live to where is also cool
mhm,
within 25 minutes. But like I'm a city boy. I
yeah.
love the city of Los Angeles. I'm not a suburb person. I like the energy of like the city.
Okay, okay. What about like body type? What do you like?
Um, I like anything besides someone who is like, and no shade at all. Like, and I always kind of feel weird answering this question just because like it's a body, like you can't do too much about it. I personally, I grew up playing a lot of sports, so like I'm very attracted to fellow athletic
Hmm.
types. So someone who played football, rugby,
Hmm.
wrestling, but like I don't love something where they're a little too tiny. Um,
Hmm.
but also like I'm very active, so I'm like I would like to like be active with my partner at the same time. So really kind of a wide range, but as long as it's like got some muscle
So some type
definition
of
and muscle mass.
athleticism in their body. Yeah. Okay.
Totally.
What
Totally.
about race? What do you prefer? Ethnicity? What do you prefer?
I don't think I have like a total preference. I have literally dated every single race in the book. Mostly I've dated white guys and black guys.
Mhm.
But I've spent time with everyone.
Okay.
And am open to. I have no like vision of what my husband's race will be. I think I'm not. I think it's about the person, not um, the race. And I like my family has dated sort of multiculturally. We've married white, we've married Latino, we've married black. Like it's like all over the place. So I'm very not like strict with that at all.
Okay, okay. What about like relationship type? Do you prefer more monogamy, open relationships, agreements, poly? What do you like?
I think I would go to jail if I was in an open relationship. I don't know that
We
I
we
am
don't want
designed to
that,
go.
Horace. So you want
I don't know that.
monogamy. Okay, okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Yeah.
Let me see what questions they have for you. There's a bunch of them
Okay.
in the queue. If you have questions for Horace,
I can't
use
see
the
me.
question function, or you can wave and come on. Someone said, "Do you prefer to date guys who are originally from LA, or are you open to dating guys who are transplants?"
I think I would ultimately prefer to date another native,
Mhm.
if I'm being honest. I
Mhm.
think, but also if someone has been here for at least like 10 years plus, like I love LA and I'm not gonna be with someone who like spends a lot of their time hating on LA because like this is my hometown. My parents live here, my brother lives here. Like I love the city and I plan to raise my kids here. So I'm definitely not trying to be with someone who like makes it a hobby of like talking shit about LA.
Okay. Someone asked in the comment section, remind us again, what part of LA do you live in? They were wondering if you live downtown.
There are certain things I will not be posting to strangers on the internet. One of those being what neighborhood I live in.
Well, you said you have a 25-minute like radius, so they're trying to figure out like,
Fine, we can. I'm not gonna put this.
oh, okay, okay, he's not giving you the
No,
zip code. Um,
no.
okay, okay, he's not giving you how old he is. He's not giving you the gay math. He's not giving you the zip code or area where he lives as well.
Oh,
Okay.
I think that's all very normal to not say to a room of strangers.
Let's see. Someone said, "What does or where someone?" Oh, I have no idea what that question is. You have to write it again. Here's another question in the queue. Oh goodness, this is a spicy question. Horace is not answering this question. I will pose it, but I will see his reaction. It's spicy, Horace. Would you rather eat butt or suck toes?
Eat butt.
Okay, he'll answer that though. There's another question. Um, is the good question? Is the person that you will actually go on a date with or in relationship, are they privy to your actual age?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
They're like, yes. He's like, but just not for the internet.
I just don't put. Yeah, no, no.
Okay. Okay, I think that's all the questions we have for you. We got to see what you look like from head to toe. Can you like back up, stand up, and turn around so they can see what you look like, Horace?
Yes. Let's see.
Give
I
us a
got
little
a
spin. It's
picture.
the Hoochie Daddy shorts. It is that season. And then
How's a
Horace, they want to
picture?
see if can they see a picture of well, they want to see you without a hat on. Like, well, you gotta we can't see you. Okay, there you go. He has hair, people. He has hair. Okay. All right, you all. This is Horace. Horace lives in Los Angeles. He is originally from Los Angeles as well. He is between probably about like 28, 33, 34 in that age range. He is 5'10", 160 pounds. He is team versatile. He is a working actor and model. He's open to getting married and having children. He'd rather, you know, be a single dad than be married to the wrong guy. He will date between 28 and about 34. He prefers that you live in Los Angeles. Um, you got to figure out where he lives, but don't be living an hour away, 45 minutes away. He wants close. He also is open to different races and ethnicities. He prefers someone physically who's like athletic, and he is into monogamy. Tell us your Instagram handle and spell it for us, please.
Horace Gold, HORACEGULD.
All right. Oh, what is your ethnicity? They want me to confirm.
Oh, I'm American slave black.
Okay. As Negra.
Slavery.
So you can say as Negra. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
All the way.
Thanks for coming on. Oh, I forgot, because this is a Pride edition. I almost forgot. When did you come out of the closet? At what age?
I was 17 when I came out.
17. Okay, okay. Pride Edition. So you came out early and when you were like a teenager. Yes.
I get, yeah, it's interesting because to me it didn't feel early at all
Mhm.
because it was like a thing that I had been struggling with and sort of forever. Like I knew I was gay when I was like literally 4 years old.
Mhm.
Um, and I, like was getting clocked at 6. Like it was never not a part of like my life. So by the time I was 17, I was like, oh, thank God, like it's finally over.
Yeah.
But like in the real world, that is very young. Um, but I started, yeah, I was like 15 when I had like my first boyfriend, and
Mhm.
then like that kind of got found out by my parents, and it was like not chill, and then by 17 it sort of was just like undeniable, and then I was out and I've been out ever since.
I love it. Well, happy Pride. Hope you celebrate. Thank you so much for coming on. Go on some dates, Horace, okay?
Maybe. What do I do now? Is it over? Do I leave?
So I'll hang it up, but people are going to be in your DMs. Go on some dates, okay?
Okay, fantastic. Thanks for having me. Nice to meet
All
you.
right. You too. See you, Horace.
Later.
Okay, bye. Okay, people. Okay, okay. What'd y'all think of Horace? I know he didn't want to answer some questions. That's totally fine. This show, you ain't got to answer all the questions. You just put your church finger up and I will move on. Okay. But if you think he's dateable, put a 10. If not, put a 1. Let us know. Um, And if you want to join, I think we got a bunch of people in the queue, so I'll try to move this a little faster. I know I've been doing co-host for a long time. I thought I'd give y'all a break on the co-host and I just do it myself. So, if a lot of people join, I'll keep not having co-hosts. If not, I'll go back to having co-host. What do y'all think? I see 3s, 6s, 7.5. Ooh, Danielle. I see a 4, 5.5. Horace is a working actor. He's not giving y'all all his business. I get it. I get it. I understand. All right, let me bring on Alex. Let's see if you're ready, Alex. Alex, let's see if you are ready, Alex. Let's see. Let's see. So if you click the request, that means you're in the queue. I'll bring you on. Make sure you update your app. If you
Oh,
don't, sometimes Instagram won't let me bring you on. Hello, hello, hello.
what's up?
How's it going?
It's good. How are you?
I'm good. Happy Pride.
I know. Yes, happy Friday. Yes.
Back up, Brandon. Back up. You are too close. Too
Oh,
close.
it's because we love this. Can y'all put that down, Sam? Can you put that down a little bit? Yeah, cool.
Where are you?
I'm at my friend's house right now.
Okay. I,
They're
I,
having like
I,
a little kickback.
y'all have. Can we see the friends? The friends saying hi.
Oh, love the y'all want to say hey? Y'all shy? Oh, they're probably shy. They're together.
They're like, we don't want to say hi to the people. Okay. Okay.
Right, right.
I'm liking this necklace. I think I know the guy who makes those.
Yeah, I got them in DC at World Pride. Links, I forgot that, but yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
He makes
Hmm.
harnesses as well, like with those necklaces.
Right.
Yeah. 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 Okay.
Yes. Mhm.
It's Alex, right?
Yes.
Where do you live?
I live in Houston.
Houston, Texas. Okay, okay.
Hmm.
Now, are you single, Alex?
I am, yes.
You got a boyfriend, a husband, a girlfriend? Does
Just
somebody
a
think they're in a
girlfriend, but she's
relationship?
just, but she's cool.
How are you, baby?
Who is this?
Okay,
Who, who,
I am.
who is she?
Oh, this is my homegirl. We smash, but it's just us.
Yeah.
We have a good time.
We fuck here and there.
Right.
Ah, okay. Happy Pride. You know.
Right. Right. Now, who's the was not gonna say? Right.
Now, now, I have a question. Are you, you know, in the LGBTQ plus community? What letter are you taking?
I'm the G.
You're the G, so you ain't
Yeah.
smashing her then.
No.
You ain't
No.
smashing her. That's just your good girlfriend.
Yeah.
Y'all are really having a kickback over there. I see everybody coming in the house.
We are having a kickback.
Okay, okay. So
We're
you're in
celebrating.
Houston. How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
35. 30.
35. How tall are you and about how much do you weigh?
6 foot 210.
6 foot
Uh-huh.
210. What's your
Yes.
zodiac sign?
A Gemini.
I can feel that
Oh, what's up,
energy.
Sage?
Okay. Gemini. Okay, are you gonna do the gay math for us sexually? You because I know you're a shooter. You watched the show before.
I have. I'm a verse top, so
Do the math for us, Alex. In the last 12 months, what percentage did you top? What percentage did you bottom?
oh, top would be I'll give it 65.
65% top. Okay.
Right.
Okay. It's given versatile, not verse top. It's given versatile. Yeah. If you
Oh, yeah, you gotta enjoy all aspects because you don't want to miss out on nothing, right? I wouldn't, so.
okay, so it's versatile. What type of
Oh
work do
wait,
you
that's
do?
it. Oh, it's kind of loud a little bit. Oh, what kind of work do I do? So I do. Oh yeah, true. Okay. Right. So I do online personal training, right? So I
Okay.
build my own business with that, and then I also do human research technology. So
So HR. Okay. Okay. Nice.
mhm.
And tell us your Instagram handle and spell it for us, please.
It's New Day Fitness by Alex. So it's no crazy spelling
New Day Fitness.
by Alex.
Oh, by Alex. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. So it's Pride Month. I'm getting a
Uh,
whole bunch of background noise. It's hard for me to hear you.
yeah, I know. Let me go. All right, y'all. I'll be back. Y'all already knew that. Sure. Okay. Let me see. My bad, Lamont.
I was like, I was trying to work with it, but it got too loud. I was like,
It did. It did. Okay. Makes it a little better. Okay. Whew. All right. Now I'm back. Okay.
great. Woosah. Woosah, Alex.
Here we go.
Woosah. We can hear you now.
Yes.
All right. So
Okay.
it's Pride Month. So
Mhm.
I want to hear your coming out story, Alex. Like, what age did you come out? Have you always been out? Like, who did you tell? Like, we want to know.
That's a good question. There wasn't like a little. I guess I would say I came out at 23,
Mhm.
but no one was surprised. So, uh,
They were like, we know, like, we knew, we were waiting for you to be comfortable with it. Like, yeah.
yeah, I told my mom actually when I was graduating. I was about to graduate college,
Mhm.
and I was like, "Yeah, I'm gay." She was like, "Oh, we knew that since you were in high school, but we was wondering why you telling everybody else." I'm like, "Sis, look, when a girl gets pregnant in high school, she's not gonna tell her mama, right? She's telling her homegirl. Why would I tell you that? You know?"
How did she say like she already knew? Like, what gave it away? Like,
Oh, I mean, she was just like, you never had no girlfriends,
mhm,
you never had no girls around, you hung out with a lot of boys, which none of my friends were gay. We
mhm.
just like playing video games and watching anime. So that was our thing.
Interesting. What made
Mhm.
it difficult for you not to tell her like when you were growing up? You waited till you were graduating from college.
Oh yeah, I didn't tell my parents because we went to church all the time. Like my aunt's a pastor.
Mhm,
My parents are very religious, so
mhm.
just like I don't know, I ain't finna tell y'all that. Like,
Right,
yeah.
right. You don't know because a lot of churches they say you're going to hell. It's a sin if you're gay, even though if they actually did the research, the word gay, homosexuality wasn't added to the Bible until like 1940s, 1950s, like recently. It
Oh.
was like not there literally. But, people believe what women believe. But okay, that makes sense. So came out to your mom, they all knew. So it was pretty much a good experience for you.
For the most part, except my sister found out before everyone else did. She was a little shocked because I was watching gay porn on the family computer, and that shit had pop ups. It just would not go away. You know how many times I wiped the computer clean? This time I was forgot. I was slipped up somewhere because she definitely found. I was like, oh my god.
What it was like the shared computer that you were watching the porn on?
Of course, yeah.
My goodness. Yeah. So, and now is this
I'm in. I was in high school, so I didn't have my own computer, so I was like, I'm gonna watch it. Like, yeah,
was
I'm
this
trying to see.
AOL dial up or was this Ethernet connection?
No, this was it was definitely not AOL. It was AOL, but yeah, I was in that time. It was Ethernet by this time.
Okay, I'm telling my age. I'm telling my age, not your
Yes.
age. Yeah, yeah. Okay. We about 10 years more than 10 years apart. So yeah, okay. Okay, so
Right.
that's it. Okay, well, nice story. So listen, if y'all have questions for Alex, use the question function or you can wave and come on, okay? Alex, tell us, do you want to get married? Do you want to have children? We want to know.
I'm open to marriage. Children, I don't know about that. We have to have. I need to have a good partner. Like we got to be on the same page. That's kids are a lot.
Okay, they are. They are. Tell us,
Uh,
like, what are some characteristics that you might want in a partner?
Characteristics. Is like healthy lifestyle one of them?
Yeah.
Like that has to be one of them,
Mhm,
right? Either
mhm,
you have to be able to get with it,
mhm,
or already be on that page because it's so much a big part of my life.
mhm,
Like I tried to talk to a guy, and he wasn't in bad shape, but like what he ate, it turned me off because he's
mhm.
like buying these dollar TV dinners from Walmart. I was like, listen, you have got to stop eating that. Like it's not good for
It's
you,
death.
you
It's
know?
sodium. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want somebody
So
who's healthy lifestyle. What else? What are some other things that you want in a guy?
healthy lifestyle, a good communicator,
Mhm,
right?
mhm,
So
mhm,
what I like is a man that basically like if we're having an issue that they're talking to me calm, we're figuring it out.
mhm.
And also you make me feel like I'm in charge, but I'm not. I like that too.
It's the delusion.
I love that.
Yes, yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. It's the delusion. Yeah.
Exactly.
But one of the things I like I heard you say is basically it's emotional regulation. Right. That is
Yes.
really big, like, for people to sustain a long-term relationship is when they're able to manage, regulate their emotions, and they're able to handle tough situations instead of spazzing out or completely shutting down in a relationship. So you want somebody that can manage that. That's really good. That'll get you far. That'll get you far.
Yes. And I think it's very attractive trait too when you can like talk to me like we had this big argument or a disagreement and you're like, let's sit down. Okay, I'm listening.
Yeah,
I like this. I'm listening. I'm here.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. Okay. Now, what's a good age range that you'll date? Like, what's the youngest? What's the oldest?
That's a let's see, I guess 28 to 46.
28 to 46? Okay.
Hmm.
Does the guy have to live in Houston or are you open to other places?
I could do Houston, I could do Dallas. I'm open, but it has to make sense, right? So
Mhm,
if we're not in the same place, okay, because this happens to me a lot. Like I
mhm.
talk to guys long distance, and it's just like if I don't hear from you like days at a time, or we don't FaceTime, or I'm not talking to you constantly, and I'm just like, okay, so what do you want to do now? Like it needs to be constant communication and then figure out a plan of like how we're gonna visit. Like make plans for me because if you don't make plans, I'm off. I'm out.
Right. So it has to be consistent, frequent communication. Would you move to Dallas for a guy?
Oh, I can do Dallas, yeah. Dallas will work.
Okay. Okay. Now, what about like body type? I know the answer to this, but like, what do you prefer as far as like body type?
I like you to be like somewhat in shape.
Hmm.
Right.
Hmm. Somewhat in
Not super
shape.
fit.
Just what does that
Mhm.
mean? Just describe that for us.
Okay. I like a nice I guess like a basketball body fit, like thick for the most part.
Okay.
Round ass, what else I'm trying to say? You need to be able to look like you go to the gym, right? And work out.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Mm. And if
Someone's
you think in the right places though, I do like some thick boys, right? But
so
that ass has to be fat. It's gotta be poking. It's gotta maybe be like, bitch, I don't give a fuck what that stomach look like. I want it. You know what I mean? That's now that I'm fucking with. But if you
long as the
fat
ass is
and
fat,
oh
you're okay with it.
yeah, the ass gotta be fat and a cute face with it.
Okay. Cute face, pretty
Yeah.
ass. Okay, people. That's
Yeah.
what you want. Okay. Um, what about like race and ethnicity? What do you prefer?
Oh, I'm open. If you cute, you cute.
Okay. Now, are you more into monogamy, open relationships, agreements, poly? What do you like?
You know what? That's a good question. I was just say I think we need to start with monogamous
Mhm.
and then we can work our way up here. I think we need a strong foundation. Like we need to get to know each other on different levels and then we could talk about something else.
Okay. So definitely base monogamy, but have some conversations. Okay. Okay. All right, you all. Now I got
Yes.
questions for Alex. Um, so someone's waving their hand to come on. Let's see.
Oh
Um,
yeah, come on.
mm, mm, mm. I think they're coming on to ask you a question. Let's see. Let's see. You can wave your hand at any time if you want to come on and ask Alex a question, or use the question function, or use the chat function. Hey, what's going on? Can you hear me?
Hey, I'm sorry.
Mhm.
So I'm actually in trouble. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I did say I wanted to join, but I didn't know you was going to say that right now. I'm actually wrapping up a virtual meeting. I think we are done. But thanks for having me. I'll try to do two things at one time.
You're in Houston. You have a question for Alex? Introduce yourself. Like,
Well, yeah, let's go there. Hey, my name is Evan. Nice to virtually meet you, Alex. I like
Mhm.
what you were saying about the thick guys. So I just wanted to get on here and say, hey, I'm definitely in Houston, like he said. So I'll just reach out and DM you.
ask him a question. Ask the
But
man a question.
since
Well, good.
since you have a question, since you wanted me to ask a question, what would be like the ideal first date? Like if somebody was trying to get to know you, how would you want them to approach you, or like where would you like to meet them at?
I'm not gonna say where I want to meet them at. I mean, I feel like I try to be open, so wherever you at, if you there, you there. But as far as like first date, I like they got like poetry nights in Houston, right? So I like that. But I love like walks in the park. Give me a walk in the park,
Mhm.
and then we get something to eat, like something, like a little something light. It might be a fun night. Mhm.
Houston,
Okay.
I went to this place called EXO. They have like live music there.
Oh yeah, I've been there on Thursdays. It's nice.
Yeah, my
Yes.
brother took me there. So that's I think that's a good date night. I think that's a good date night.
Yeah. You can, yeah, I'm down for EXO. The only thing is, look, I don't really drink. So when people like, oh, let's go get drinks, I'm like, I don't really drink, so I hope you're fine sober. So
That
you're
point.
gonna have to bring
So
it. Uh-huh.
if somebody was planning a date for you, what are some of the things you like to do? You mentioned you like to walk in the park. You seem very physically fit, too, so you probably would like to go rock climbing or something.
I don't know about rock climbing. Rock climbing could be kind of cool. I also like, it's another thing. There's like spas, right? Like there's one here in Dallas. It's on like for 3 hours for $60. You go to like all these different type of hot tubs and like saunas, and then they got food. I think that'd be a cool kind of date.
To the hot tub?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Listen, so make sure they ain't got no makeup on their face. That's what it is.
Yeah, no, Lamont. It's this place in Dallas. They have like all these different waters from like around the world. Now I don't know how they got it from like Mexico and like Iceland, but it's pretty dope. So I was like, oh yeah, this would be a cool date night. But I just take my friends everywhere I want to go. So it's like, okay, you're my date.
You want to go with somebody. Yeah, so slide
Right.
the DM, slide the DM, invite the man out on a date, okay?
Yes, World Springs. Whoever said it. Yes,
Tell
that's
him your
it.
name. Did you
For
tell him
me.
your name?
Who, me?
Yes.
Yeah, I said my name is Evan. I said nice to meet you,
Okay,
Alex.
I want to just make sure
Okay.
he had your
Okay.
name because when you slide in, he could be like, "Who the hell are you?" You know. Yeah. Okay. Well,
Mhm.
Okay, I'll make sure I slide to your DMs to let you know that I'm Evan from the dating show and see where we go from there.
Okay, bet. I'll be looking for it.
okay.
All right.
See, Evan,
Okay.
we'll
Y'all
let you
have
go
a good
back to work on your work call over there. Yeah, everybody multitasking tonight. I see y'all. Hilarious. All right, let's see if anybody else wants to come ask Alex a question. Wave, but there are some questions in the queue that I want to get to. So let me look and see.
Okay.
Danielle, the music is appropriate. It's not too loud. It's just right though. Let's see. What are some non-negotiables for you when it comes to dating?
Non-negotiables. Anybody who has an ex that they just cannot stop talking to, and I was like, look, this is weird. This relationship is kind of weird to me. If I say it makes you uncomfortable, you still keep talking, that is a no. Let's see. Anyone who is, well, I don't do DL. If you're not out by now, this is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
This is the wildest thing ever. Yeah.
Mhm.
Don't do that. I think if we have a argument and you can't give me a time and a date when we're gonna talk, that also kind of like gets me going a lot. So that's also like a non-negotiable. So
Okay. Okay. Let's see what else. There are a bunch of questions. Let's see if I can get to them. Um, what are some green flags or some turn-ons for you? What are some turn-ons for you?
green flags for me is when you text me back consistently, right? Like
Mhm.
if you're I watch your habits, you're consistent, that's one,
Mhm.
right? Uh Another big one. I don't know why it's so hard, but like when I ask you when you're free and you tell me when you're free with dates and times, I love that. Like, give
Yeah.
me all
Yeah.
the details, okay? A lot of people don't do that, which is strange, okay?
Especially trying to plan something for them. You got to be like, hey, I'm free on this day. Then you can be like, okay, I can adjust my schedule instead of doing it. Let's play it by ear. Like, no, no.
No, exactly. What's another green flag I like? Anybody who treats their family well. If I can see you around your family, you treat them right,
Mm.
that gives me an indication how you're gonna treat me.
Absolutely. Because if they don't love their family, I get some family are challenging, but that means they're not going to stick with you. Okay. Okay. There's,
Exactly.
oh, have you ever allowed yourself to heal from a previous relationship?
Yes, I have.
They're like, yes.
Let me see. I'm in therapy, so
Mhm,
I've been in therapy for like 2 years now.
mhm,
My last relationship was like in 2019, so I haven't had one since then. And then even since
mhm,
then, I've taken dudes I was even dating to therapy because I was like, look,
mhm.
you gotta get into therapy, right? Because I
Yeah.
was like, let me just start this off. Like, if you want to
Yeah.
be with me, I'm gonna need you to be right because we started crazy. I'm
Yeah.
gonna just leave,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is where we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody should go to therapy, just even for like a short stint to kind of work on communication, heal from some things, and it helps you grow. So yes, okay, okay.
Mhm.
Let's see. Do you approach guys or do you let guys approach you?
For the most part, I gotta approach guys. Some guys approach me every now and then, but I'm pretty much the one like having to step out there and say something.
Okay, there's some more. Let's see. Spicy question: spitter or swallower?
You know what? I'm gonna say it depends on the person.
Oh, we're listening. Like, what does it depend on the person?
I mean, if I like you, anything can happen. If I don't, it's not even gonna go in my mouth. Yeah. You're not gonna. If I really don't like, it's not gonna go in my mouth. Like, nah.
Put it somewhere else. Okay. Let's see what else. Do you ever visit the Bay Area?
I haven't in a while. It's been like years, so
I
not
think somebody
often.
wants you to come visit. Maybe that person needs to come visit you instead of. Oh, would you let a guy fly you out to come see you?
You know what? If we have a conversation, I'll be open to fly me out if you give me my own hotel room in my name.
It's your name. Have you ever
Mhm.
flown out to see a guy?
Have I ever flown out to see a guy? Have I? Oh yeah, I have.
Did he pay for it?
No, I paid for it.
Mm,
Took myself.
He's like, I did it myself. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. So you will fly to see somebody. Another
hmm
question. Oh goodness, how big is the tool? They want to know, Alex.
I've never measured it, but I haven't had any issues. So you can, yeah, that's it. Might be on my page somewhere. I don't know. You might have to look pretty close, but I ain't never scared to whip it out. So.
Oh, all right. Some more questions. Let's see. Somebody said, Alex, what size wedding ring do you wear? Because they're trying to propose.
I got fat hands. I couldn't even tell you. But yeah, let me what's the budget looking like?
What's the budget looking
Let's
like?
start from-
One last question. Let's see. Let's see. Hmm, I don't know. Oh, good question. Okay. So when you're trying to got to interpret some of these questions, because sometimes they're vague.
Mhm.
Um, when you kind of like know the guy is the guy, do you gauge that by the first kiss that you all have, or do you gauge that by something else?
I get my problem is I go off the vibes, right?
Mhm,
So
mhm.
I met a guy, it was during like New Year Pride. Oh man, should I bring this up?
Sure, why not?
Anywho, I
We're
was like,
listening.
yeah, I met a guy last year during Pride. I met him at a party
Mhm,
and I the way he had grabbed me, I was like, something's up here. I was like, I don't know what's going on here.
mhm.
And after that, we had like a little like summer thing ever since then. But that was that.
So you like a
It was the
guy,
feeling.
it's the vibe, the energy, a little assertive, very direct. You don't want somebody passive, it's too soft.
Not I'm passive, right?
Mhm,
So
mhm.
I'm like, you gotta be a little more assertive too.
Okay, okay. All right, so we got to see what you look like from head to toe. So you got to stand up, back up, turn around so they can
Let's
see what
see.
you look like, Alex.
Uh okay. Oh, you see me?
Everybody's wearing hoochie daddy shorts tonight. Go ahead, turn around, turn
It's
around. There
Sunday.
you go, you all. He's ain't gonna take the time so y'all can see the cakes. All right, you all. This is Alex. Alex lives in Houston. He is 35, 6 foot even. He's 210 pounds. He is a Gemini team verse. Um, He is an online fitness trainer. He's open to getting married, children. I don't know. Y'all got to figure that out. He will date somebody who either lives in Houston or Dallas. He will date between 28 and 46. He likes guys who are athletic, cute in the face, big ass. He'll make it work.
Okay.
Open to race, and he's into monogamy. All right, a little bit of agreement, but y'all make that thing work. Tell them your Instagram handle and spell it for us, please.
Okay, so it's New Day Fitness by Alex. So it's NEWDAYFITNESSBYALEX.
Thank you, thank you, and thank you for sharing your coming out story. Because it's Pride
Oh, of
Month, we want all the
course.
gays to be out of the closet. Yes,
Exactly. All
I,
right, well, appreciate you.
absolutely. Go on some dates.
That's if somebody goes to my inbox, we'll see. We'll see what's in there.
You're like Lamont. It depends on what the options are. Okay, okay.
All right.
All right. Well, we'll talk soon. See you, Alex.
Okay.
Bye
Bye.
bye. All right, all right, all right. Apparently tonight is Hoochie Daddy shorts. You coming on here? Make sure your shorts come like down 4 to 5 inches for the 360 view. All right, what do y'all think of Alex? If you think he's dateable, put a 10. If not, put a 1. We want to see. Stanley, I got you. And then what's this? Diane, Dirty Diana, and then Baddie. I see y'all. Okay. Whew. What y'all think? Is he dateable? Is he not? I'm seeing a theme already. These are two guys who both were like, hey, they don't really drink at all. So they want sobriety. I see they like therapy. There are good men out there. They out there. All right, all y'all are saying like 10s, 9s. Okay, okay. All right, let me bring on Stanley, and then let's see if they're ready. Somebody said 1,000, 100. Okay, okay.
Uh-oh.
Hello, hello, hello. Stanley,
Hello.
you gotta
I know, I see.
turn it this way. Turn it,
I have
not
to
the
take
camera.
it
You
back.
gotta physically turn your camera.
I have to
We're in
get
your sync right now. We're in your sync. There you go. Hit the camera to turn back so we can see you. The reverse.
Oh, Lord.
Hit the camera button. We all in your kitchen. There you go. There
There we
you go.
go.
There you go.
I'm at my friend's house. I'm at his house, and how you put this back on? Just sit it up there. It ain't gonna sit. There we go. All
Help
right,
him
there
out,
we
friend. Help him out. We
I
come on.
know, right?
Lower
He's
it down
right
because
here.
we up your lower it. Lower it. Right there. Right. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Put it on there.
You probably need something to lean it on, like a book.
He's trying to be behind the scenes so y'all won't see it. There we go. Okay.
We can see you now. How you doing, Stanley?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Because Stanley, you in Atlanta because you've been to some of the singles events I've been at. I have.
I have.
Yes, yes. Good to see you. Happy Pride, Stanley.
Happy Pride to you as well.
Okay, now is your friend coming to say hi or no? Is your friend being a ghost or the producer? Hey, Claude.
Yes.
Good, good. Claude is your wingman. He's not
He
they're
is
not
most definitely.
dating. That is his wingman. Okay, okay. Let me put that out there. Okay, okay. So happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
Okay, tell us, are you single, Stanley?
I am single.
Okay, what you sipping on over there? Look like some
And I
Kool-Aid.
drink. So for the last two, I drink.
I drinks.
So cheers.
You're like, I'm gonna have my cocktail.
Hey, I drink, yes.
All right, all right. So, Stanley, how old are you?
I'm 56.
56. How tall are you? About how much do you weigh?
I'm a little guy. I'm 5'10", about 148.
One for you are not a little guy. You're 5'10". That's tall. That's tall. You're a slim guy. We'll say
I'm
that.
a slim guy,
You're a
yes.
slim guy. Okay. What's your zodiac? Your zodiac sign?
I'm a Pisces.
Pisces. Okay. And sexually, are you more team top, bottom, verse, side,
I'm verse.
verse? Okay.
Yeah.
You want to do the gay math?
We could do the gay math. In the last 12 months, I probably top probably about 65, 70% of the time. But it would easily went to 50 if I met the right people. So I'm yes. I can't date anybody that's a strict top or a strict bottom. I won't do that.
Okay, yeah. So you prefer to date somebody definitely who's more flexible.
Yes.
Okay. Do you feel like you would be more sexually versatile if there were more options, or do you feel like it just kind of naturally happens?
Um, Based upon the chemistry of the person would sway me more one way or the other,
Mhm.
but it has to be versed somewhere in their, comfort zone. Yeah.
Okay, so some flexibility. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us, what type of work do you do?
I just after a year, I changed occupation, so I'm a business owner, a new business owner,
Okay,
a year into it. So I'm in the real estate industry.
real estate.
It's,
Okay, now
yes.
congratulations.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Now, are you doing commercial real estate, doing residential? What you doing?
It's residential currently, yes,
Okay,
and I have a business partner as well. So we're really trying to do a lot of good things on that. But like I say, it's new, so it's
okay.
just yeah,
About like a year, right?
yes, a little over a year.
Okay. So, tell me, what is your Instagram handle and spell it?
It's my name, Stan dot McIntyre. That's McIntyre.
Okay. Now, if y'all got questions for Stanley, use the question function or wave or put it in the comment section, so we can answer those questions. But I would love for somebody to wave and come on live and ask them a question. That would be great. So we can get Stanley to turn red.
Hey, break, break them on. I'm ready with Lamont. They
Yes,
can ask
yes.
me anything.
So, tell us, like, when you came in, because it's Pride Month, so I want everybody to share their coming out story. So, tell us your coming out story.
I guess I would have to say I was like 25, 26, and it was with my mom.
Mhm,
I have two younger brothers,
mhm,
like 11 and 13 years younger.
mhm,
So I used to get them right before Christmas, and they would spend like 3 or 4 days with me before we go home and spend the rest of Christmas with mom.
mhm,
And I told her, I said, I need to tell you something. And I told her that I was gay because I said, I can't be uncomfortable in my own home. I said, but I want my brother to spend this time with me. And, we kind of had a moment. So
mhm.
she said, well, whatever you do is fine. She said, God loves everybody, blah, blah, blah. She gave me the church version or whatever. And that was it.
Okay.
It was with my mom. That's the only person that I actually said something
Mhm,
about
mhm.
being gay to. Everybody else, they could figure or think whatever they want to. It didn't matter. But my
Yeah,
mom was
yeah.
I kind of did.
And you said you're 56, so you told when you were like in your early 20s and
25, yes.
25. Yeah, so that is that's significant because like I feel like even way back then people were really really anti-gay. So for her to be that accepting and open, like that's astonishing.
Yes, I don't have those horror stories that a lot of people have.
Yeah.
My mom dealt with it behind the scenes with, my aunt and all that other stuff. She told me about it later on. But as far as I'm concerned, I never felt, any of that. So.
Okay. Okay. I love that. I love that. Tell us like what qualities do you want in a potential match?
Someone that's transparent.
Mhm.
I want to create an environment where they feel comfortable to be themselves and be able to communicate with me on a level of their needs, wants, and all those type of things. Uh, I would prefer a preference would be someone that's been married at least once.
Yeah, to older guys, I feel like they like guys who have been married and divorced because marriage has been the goal for them. It's like they want something that's long term, and they want that security, that commitment. So yeah, a divorced guy would be really good for you. Yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
that would be a perfect match because we see the world differently. After you've been divorced at least once, you see the world differently. So, but not saying I wouldn't date anybody that hasn't been married,
Mhm.
uh, but someone that has been divorced before is a little more relatable easily.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. What's the longest relationship you've been in, Stanley?
5 years.
5 years. Okay. Did you all live together?
Yes, of course.
Well, some people know they be like
I know they do. Not for me though, but yes, they
5 years,
do.
still living across town, and they together.
Not for me.
Okay.
So yeah.
So, do you want to get married? Do you want children?
I don't want children.
No kids. Okay.
I've already participated in enough of that. I have three godkids and a lot of nieces and nephews.
Mhm.
I don't want that now. But yes, I do want to get married again. I'm very open for marriage. It really depends on my partner and what they vision,
Mhm.
because I know I've been married twice, so I've already had my visions. So it would be all about them and what their visions are.
So you said the longest relationship was 5 years. You were married
5 years.
and you're married twice. Were those to both men or women or both?
Both were to men. 5 years were to the last one. I've had other 5 year relationships that we didn't get married, but yes, both were
Okay.
to me.
Okay. So those two marriages, why do you feel like they did not work for you?
Because I was in denial of what I want and what I need. So I can't blame it on anybody else but myself. The last marriage, we weren't compatible,
Mhm.
period. We
You
were.
said it's the look for me. You're like,
Yeah.
we weren't. Yeah.
And
Okay.
we both knew it, but we went through it anyway.
Mhm.
But yeah, so
Mhm.
yeah, we just weren't compatible.
Okay. So you feel like it was you, like you take accountability, like there are things that you wanted, but you kind of like didn't share with it, or you kind of ignored it
I
and still
settled.
moved on.
I settle for some stuff, and like I said, I know myself better now than I ever have, which is a learning process as you go along. But
Mhm.
it was I can only take accountability for me,
Mhm. Mhm.
and what I go through, I didn't have to say yes or
Mhm.
any of that, so I can't blame it on the other person. So
Okay.
I yeah.
We like accountability. Okay. So you would get married again, but no children. Okay. Okay.
Now if they have kids that's old enough, I don't want anybody that has little ones.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Mhm.
But if they have older kids, I'm okay with that.
Mhm. Yep. Yep. Okay. Now, what's a good age range you'll date? Like, what's the youngest? What's the oldest?
Okay, my friend and I was talking about that. We went far apart though. I said 38, to maybe 60. He said 40. So we were right on each other. So that's good. So 38 would be the youngest that I would date and try to be serious with,
Mhm.
up to about 60.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
going a little beyond 60 if the person don't act old.
Okay. Because you're 56, so like
I'm
38 to about
56.
60. Okay. 56. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. Yep. Now,
yeah.
does the guy you date have to live in Atlanta? Or are you open to other cities?
I'm open to other cities.
Okay. Like, what are some places you might date in Stanley?
I I used to live in Texas,
Mhm.
so
Mhm.
Texas is a good place. I don't know. I'm kind of at this point in my life, I'm kind of open.
Okay.
Now, if they lived out of the country, I wouldn't be against that because I really don't want to live in the United States after retire. So I would be so open to
Yeah. I
that.
tell you, I should have moved to Mexico last year. I don't know why I didn't do it. I was gonna
I'm just
move
saying, I'm
and
with you, Lamont. I'm like, if somebody in Mexico say, "Hey, I've been down here for 2 years and stuff," I would be open to that. I
listen.
mean,
I had a whole plan to move to Mexico, Puerto Vallarta, and just open up a burger stand and be like, "This is what it is." But I'm still here, so we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Yes.
okay, I'm with you, Lamont, on that.
Now, what about like body type? What do you like, Stanley?
I preferably I like country thick.
Country
I
thing.
like country thick, but I do like a tall, slim basketball build as well. So,
Okay. So
like I said,
country.
I'm a slim guy, so I would not prefer someone to be, what is the word for it? Twice my size.
You
I would
you
not prefer that.
you don't want someone twice your size that is thinner, or you're thinner.
Bigger,
You said you want country thick, so that's twice your
country
size.
thick, but not twice my size. Country thick is not twice my size.
So if he's 200 pounds, 225,
At 6 feet, like the guy that was just on,
yeah,
but he's healthy. He works out a lot and
he's
stuff like
six
that.
foot 210.
Yes, so that's fine, but he works out. So
Okay, okay. So you don't want real country thick. You want football, basketball type.
basketball, when we
Yeah.
get to football, I don't want the center. I don't want the center. I'm a little guy. I don't want the center. Lamont, I don't want the center. You know,
You said you're not trying to
cheers
get
to them, but I
tackled
don't want
and
the
hurt.
center, though, Lamont.
You're not
Huh?
trying to get hurt. You're not trying to get hurt. Okay. Okay.
No.
You want the running back or the quarterback?
Yes. I don't want the center. Nope. Yes.
Okay. The gays, y'all watch football? Y'all know? Do y'all know? All right. So you want somebody that's athletic. Okay. Now, what about race or ethnicity? What do you prefer?
I've only dated within my race, but I'm open to the race. But I've only dated within my race.
Okay. Open but prefer black guys. Now, are you more into like monogamy, open relationships, agreements, poly? What you like?
The answer the last guy had was what he said: monogamy first, we get a good foundation, and then it's all on what we want to have.
Okay.
That is my answer because it's all about what we decide that's best for us to work, that works for us.
Mhm.
But we do have to know each other and have a foundation before we do any of those other type of things.
Okay. So definitely base monogamy and the agreements. Okay. Cool. Let's see what questions they got for you, Stanley. Kai's mom said he wants the tight end, pun intended.
Tight end is good. Not too tight.
Oh,
Yeah,
let's see what
too tight.
questions. Clyde, tell us one good characteristic of Stanley. What's a good characteristic of Stanley?
Stanley is very open and honest and transparent, but you have to be able to. So some people can't handle that.
Open,
But
honest, transparent, and he wants
for
that in return as well.
yeah, for sure.
Okay, perfect.
He's a good guy.
Yes, we had the phone in a friend. Thank you, Clyde. Yes, thank you. All right, let's see what questions they got. Okay, you said you had a 5-year relationship. Is that the longest you're willing to be in a relationship, or was that just how things turned out for you? Because I heard
That's the
multiple
things.
5 years.
That's just how things turned out. This go around, my preference would be this will be my lifelong partner, and we work it out and keep going.
Okay.
That would be my. But I know it ain't just up to me. You know how it works. So
Takes two
yeah,
to tango,
it
two to
takes
stick in
two
it.
to tango. Correct. Yes.
Okay. There's a spicy question. They want to know when you are bottoming, what is your favorite sexual position?
Missionary, because I like to look at the person.
Okay. You like to look in your eyes and
Yes, all of that. So when they close their eyes and go, I need to see that. I need to see it.
Okay. Another spicy question while we in that energy: spit or swallow?
I've never swallowed. Not saying that I wouldn't. Never been requested of me, but
You
I
don't
do
love
like to
them, then,
swallow.
Stanley. You don't love them. You don't love them. Okay.
Hey, I'm just saying it's never been requested of me. I've never done it. I've only had it in my mouth 3 times, and so I've spit. See?
Doesn't the Bible say don't waste the seed?
Hey, but Lamont, I love a swallower, so I'm not against the same thing with them. I've just never been requested to do that, so there's never been something that person has requested of me. So
Okay. Um, Uncle Kirk, who watches the show all the time, I think y'all might be a good couple. So he wants to know, why do you feel like you are single?
what I'm just now becoming open to even dating. It was a period of time where I was good with being single. I'm just now coming to a point where I'm open to actually dating. I can't say it's any particular reason. I like to date for a purpose. I don't like sport dating. Like going out just for fun and say we're just gonna have a great time. We have no intentions of anything further. I don't like that. We need to have intentions. That's the type of person I am. So I'm just not open for it. So I'm open to dating. Yeah.
Have you ever heard of this guy called Memphis Strokes?
I have, and I get that all the time. Yes, I do. I do get that all the time, and people argue me down that I am him. I said, no, I am not him. But so I do get that. So I understand why. We have actually text back and forth because we had a mutual friend that said, "Oh my God, you look," and then we had a little text or whatever. But I've never met him personally. But yes, I do
Yeah,
get that.
the two of you can be brothers. I can see y'all can be brothers. That's people in the comment section are saying that. Yep. Okay.
Yes.
Do you all have any similarities?
Well, he take dick better than I do.
Okay.
Just for the record,
Okay.
he do.
Okay.
Hats off to him, you know.
Mhm.
But so, and he's shorter than I am, I think. And I think I'm a year older than him or something like that. I think I'm a little older than he is and
Okay.
stuff. So.
Okay. Okay. Listen, there you go. What else? Let's see. How do you feel about therapy?
I've been to therapy
Mhm,
before
mhm.
from a previous relationship that I tried to get them to go, but they didn't go, but I went.
Okay.
I'm not against that. I think everybody need to talk to somebody about whatever their things is. So I'm all for therapy. I think it's healthy to take care of your mental as you take care of your body.
Okay. Let's see. Can you cook? Would you like someone to cook for you?
Both.
Okay.
I've had relationships where my partner cooked for me and I enjoyed it. Didn't need it, but I enjoyed it. It was great.
Mhm.
I've had a relationship that I was the most of the cooker, so both.
Are there any particular dishes that you like to cook?
No, I like to cook different things because I get bored with the same thing.
Mhm.
Um, I have four amazing friends. Claude is one of them, and we have Judy functions where I cook for them, and they socialize and we drink, and I'll be in the kitchen the whole time cooking for them and kind of serving for them. So
Okay. Okay. Let me see if there's one more question for you. Um, cut or uncut?
I'm cut. I'm cut.
You're cut. Okay. Okay. Let's see what you look like head to toe. You guys stand up, turn around. Maybe Clyde can hold the camera so we
You
can see
got
what you look like.
it.
I'm putting
He's
Clyde to
gonna go
work
behind the
today.
scenes so we can.
All right, give us a little spin. Give us a little spin.
I don't have my hoochie daddy shorts on today.
Yeah, everybody got shorts on, but not hoochies yet.
Not
Uh,
hoochie.
this is Stanley, you all. He lives in Atlanta. He is 56, 5'10", 148 pounds. He is a Pisces, team verse. He's a business owner in real estate. He is open to getting married. He has been married two other times, but third time will be the charm. He does not want children. You can have children, preferably adult children. He will date between 28 and 60.
38.
38. I stand corrected. Thank you.
Nobody's trying to raise nobody.
No babies. No babies. Okay.
He said he don't want no children.
No children. 38 to 60. He's open to different cities. He likes some country thick, but that really means like basketball build, but not like twice his size. Prefers black guys, but is open to different races or ethnicities. Prefers monogamy at the base, and y'all can have a little agreement. Tell him your Instagram handle and spell it for us, please.
Yes, it's Stan.McIntyre.
Mhm.
It's MCINTYRE.
Perfect. Now, Stanley, I know your page is usually private, but keep it open for at least 24 hours so people can send you messages and upload some more current pictures of yourself
I
on your
know,
page.
I don't be on there like
Like,
that. Okay,
like tonight, like find like 3 pictures that you like of yourself,
I will.
upload them because your page is going to look like a ghost page, and I want people to invite you out on a date.
Okay.
Okay?
I will do that because I don't use that. I will do that tonight.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Thanks for coming on. Have a good night, Stanley. Good night, Claude.
Absolutely.
All right.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, bye. Okay, listen, there are single people in Atlanta looking for love. They're looking for love. Um, I love when friends are in the background and come on and give like a nice little Yelp review and talk about their qualities. I love it. I love it. All right, what y'all think of Stanley? Do you think he's dateable? Is he not dateable? If you do think he's dateable, put a 10. If not, put a 1. What y'all think? What y'all think? I want Uncle Kurt to hit him up. Uncle Kurt, are you still single? There you go. There you go. I see eights, nines, tens. And we are celebrating Pride this month. So if you're watching, put some hearts, some gay rainbows in there. Dirty Diana, I'm coming to you. And then Batty, and then Aaron, I see you. Let's see. How y'all feeling tonight? Huh? Are y'all watching? Hello.
How you doing?
Is this Dirty Diana?
No, my name is Derell.
What's up with this Instagram handle, huh?
I don't know. I just like it.
Okay. So I was expecting a totally different vibe in person based on this name, Derell.
No,
All right, so Derell, happy Pride.
happy Pride.
Where do you live, Derell?
I'm in the DMV.
DMV. Okay, which letter are you taking?
I'm in the V.
You're in the V.
Yeah.
What part of the V are you in? Damn, are you Sagittarius?
Oh. I'm in Alexandria.
You're in Alexandria,
Yes,
Virginia. Okay. Um, perfect. Are you single?
I am single.
Okay. Does anybody think they're in a relationship with you?
No,
Okay. We just gotta make sure. Okay. Tell us, Daryl. Wait, Derell or Daryl?
Derell.
Derell. Okay. Derell, how old are you?
I'm 34.
34. How tall are you and about how much do you weigh?
I'm 5'10", about 170.
5'10", 170.
Yeah,
Is the audio low for you all for Derell, or is it just me? I guess I want to know if the audio changed. The image is it's clear now, but I guess want to um you you can try those and see if that makes it a little
that
bit
makes
better.
it a little bit better.
Let's see. Hello.
Okay.
Uh oh.
Okay, my bad.
Okay, I can hear you.
Okay.
You just might have to project a little bit more so that we can
Okay.
hear you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. What's your zodiac sign, Derell?
I am in Aries.
Aries. Okay. Team Aries. What are some good qualities they say about the Aries?
Uh, Leadership, um, loyalty, um, and we hard workers.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how long have you been single, Derell?
Um, since February.
Okay, so not too long ago. Were you like in a long term relationship or just dating?
We were together like November, February.
Okay, so yeah, not too long, Okay. So, but you are
Yeah,
single. Okay, so Aries. Now, sexually, are you more team top, bottom, verse, or side?
it's really verse and gay math wise, it's like 60-40.
Okay. So it's verse night tonight. It is ball headed verse night.
It is ball headed verse night.
That, that's gonna be the hashtag that I use. Ball headed verse night for the gays tonight. Okay. Now tell us, what type of work do you do, Darrell?
I have like three different jobs, but my real job, I'm a case manager. So I help homeless people in the DMV find housing, get connected with resources for food, healthcare, all of that. I'm all about community. So, and then I also I model for Impulse, and
Okay.
we are with the gay community.
I'm familiar with Impulse. It's a good organization. Okay. And then what's the third thing?
Randomly, I'll work at like a boutique store
Okay.
in the mall.
Okay. So doing like retail.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell us your Instagram handle and spell it for us.
My Instagram is Relly Retro, RELLERETRO.
Okay. All right, you all. If you have questions for Darrell, use the question function or at any time, just wave and I can bring you on live to ask him a question. All right. Darrell, it's Pride Month, so I want to know your coming out story. If you can recall, and if it's not too traumatic, can you share it with us?
I didn't really get to come out It was kind of assumed, but basically, my partner at the time threw me a surprise birthday party, invited my friends. My friends invited my mom, and it was just like, "Who is this?" And I was just like, "It's my boyfriend."
Woo!
So two surprises at once.
How old were you?
This was well when I came out to my family, which is when I was like 26. I came out in college when I was like 19.
Okay.
I was just telling my friends, I was like, "Can you invite that boy back over? Because I think he fine." So
So not younger when you were with your friends, but to your parents when you were about like you said 26.
like 26.
How did she respond?
It was kind of like not really talk about it because my family background is like conservative Christian. So it's just like, we love you, but like, let's not talk about it.
Now, are they still like that?
Kind of, sort of.
It takes time. It takes time, boundaries, and like as long as are they respectful?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I still love them. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They love me too.
Yeah.
They will go the extra mile for me. If I call my mom right now, she on the way.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I always tell people like parents, the LGBTQ plus, you know, children. We have um interesting relationships with our parents if they're not really accepting because you have to navigate respect, what do you share with them, what you don't share with them, figuring out like what expectations that you have for them, and sometimes you might expect more of them and they just don't have the capacity to do that, so then you're like,
Yeah. And then with black parents, sometimes they still have that mindset of, I'm the parent, you're the child. So really, sometimes you can't even have a real conversation.
I'm always of the school of thought that at the ripe age of 34, you're an adult, and there are things that they have instilled in you, and you're knowledgeable. So it's like, no, we're adults. We're both adults. So
Right.
let's have an
Exactly.
adult conversation.
Exactly.
Yes, yes. Okay, okay. Thank you for sharing that. They're saying there are some things on your page, Derell. What's going on your page? Huh?
Yes,
What
it is.
what's on there? Tell us. Whatever. Let me as I
It's
go
the
look for this.
stuff. Is a lot of it is from impulse. So basically, we are eye candy.
Mhm,
We try to get people to come over. The gays are visual, so we try to get the men to come over. We talk to them about condoms, lube, safe drug use.
mhm,
Because people are going to do drugs, but here's testing strips for you.
mhm.
But I'm really like the eye candy to get you to come over. Occasionally, I'll also go dance.
Okay, okay.
If you scroll down farther enough, I used to strip. I do not anymore.
Okay. 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 Yeah. You are a
um,
reformed stripper. Okay.
I'm a reform stripper, and it was very what's the like beginner term? Amateur.
Amateur. Amateur. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
yeah, but
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Okay. So, those days are
yeah.
behind you. You lived a little bit. And so
Yeah.
with impulse, sometimes y'all definitely are eye candy to get people to come over and have the conversations because that's what
Yes,
sometimes
yes,
men want. And they, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Um, let's see. Tell us, what are some qualities that you want in a guy?
One, because of the stuff on the page, just being open minded,
Mhm.
knowing that I still want to be in a relationship. I want to be married one day. Actually, I
Mhm.
want to change my emergency contact. So,
Change emergency contact. Who is
yeah,
on your emergency contact now?
my mama.
Tell mama we getting somebody else on there. It's no longer for
Yeah,
her. Okay. Okay.
but yeah, somebody that's open minded, a safe space, a man that likes to joke because I'm a little taller.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, I'll say that as the basics.
Okay. Um,
Oh,
what?
and I like me a butch queen. I love a man that's I'm okay if we both want to wear a skirt,
Mhm.
it's fine. And we both whatever you got going on, I'm team butch queen.
Yeah. So definitely embraces masculine and feminine qualities,
Both.
and they're comfortable with it, and they
Both.
just be yourselves.
Both.
Okay, okay. Are there butch queens who are watching who might want to come ask Darrell a question? If so, wave and we'll bring you on. Okay. Um, what about age range? What's the youngest you'll go? What's the oldest?
I want to say 30, 31 to like 45.
Okay. Does he have to live in the DMV area?
I would prefer that because I like being close to my man. I want to pop up and bring you lunch. I want to
Mm-hmm.
pop up on you, but I'm also okay with like a 2 hour window. I'm fine with getting on the train. I drive, so I can come to you. Just being in like a 2 hour, I can leave your house and still make it to work.
Okay, because I have a matchmaking client in Philly who I'm trying to match. I think you might like. We'll see. I'll DM you later. We'll see if you like him.
Okay.
Okay, okay. So you want somebody DMV area or within like a 2 hour train ride?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. What about like body type? What do you prefer?
I'm open, athletic, slim, football,
Mhm.
real football,
He
linebacker,
said, it's the position tonight. Not do you want a center, linebacker, quarterback, or the kicker?
whatever. As long as you feel sexy,
Mhm,
then I like that because you can tell when someone does not feel
mhm.
sexy. If you know you should not be talking to me, please don't talk to me.
Okay, okay. It's just, like I get what you're saying. Like if you don't feel the confidence in yourself,
Yes.
don't even approach anybody because I think the worst thing is if you don't feel attractive, if you don't feel like you have the self worth, you should not really approach anybody. Like get your confidence up before you try to get into
Yeah.
a relationship.
And I dated someone like that, and it kind of, that energy was kind of projected towards me.
Mhm.
And I felt like I needed to dim my shine because of that. So, uh,
Yeah, yeah. I like that. I like that. So athletic confidence, that's what you want. Okay. What about race, ethnicity? What do you prefer?
black.
Black. Okay, okay. Now, are you
I
more
wanted to say American slave so bad because I could not.
you said
I was cracking up when he said that. I cracked up for like 5 minutes.
Yo, Horus was like, I asked him what his race ethnicity was. He was like, "Oh, I'm Black American slave African." Yeah, transatlantic. He wanted to like
Yeah, what?
because the comments where they were asking if he was like Brazilian or had any type of like that type of ancestry. He's like, nope, mm-mm, mm-mm. Black American slave. Like, oh, okay, okay. So you black guys. Now, are you more into like monogamy, open relationships, agreements, poly? What you like?
More monogamy. I'm okay with agreements if we need to be. Yeah, because
Okay.
I dated like a top, and I kind of needed the openness because I need both.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like we can do this together with this one person, but I need both.
Okay. So you want both, definitely. Okay. All right, you all. If you have questions for Derell, use the question function. Use the chat. I feel like I'll be on repeat. Y'all know how this works, but some of y'all come to the show a little late, so I like to remind you all. And if you want to come on and ask him a question, just wave in the comment section. I'll bring you on. Let's see. Let's see. Mm, oh, why do you believe you are single?
Um, I haven't found really that openness that I'm looking for since getting out of my last relationship. So I'm kind of just starting redating, and I
Hmm.
haven't found like that openness that I'm looking for. And a bunch of the DCs are hookah gays, and I'm
Hookah
trying to get
gays.
away from them. Yeah, the hookah gays that like smoke hookah and sit around and stare and don't talk to you, but they'll hit you up on the apps after. I want. Mm-mm.
I think that's so creepy. Like, if you are out with your friends and you see somebody that you think is attractive, get off your ass and like literally go over or find an
They
excuse
literally will
to have a
not. They
conversation.
literally will stare at you all day. They won't say nothing. They just watch you and then hit you up later.
Yeah, yeah. I'd be like, okay, when you see me out again, come say hi to me.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. That just shows me the level of confidence, one, and then two, the level that they might be struggling with to be able to communicate. And
yeah,
that will 100% translate into a relationship.
exactly.
So it's okay, y'all. If y'all are smoking hookah in DC, be like, hey, what you smoking on?
Yeah,
Spark up
Blueberry
a
Mac.
conversation. Somebody said because they discreet. Oh, goodness.
I don't have time for that. I'm too gay for that.
No, no, no. He don't want nobody discreet. Okay, let's see. What other questions they have for you? Spicy is spicy. Do you prefer to make love or pound town?
Let's start with making love so we both are opening up and then we can go to Pound Town.
Okay, so no
And then we're gonna
jackrabbit
go
right
again.
away. You gotta
No.
ease it up, and then when y'all both
Yeah, I
open.
don't get people that go like straight to that because I'm not no sex toy. If you just want to get a nut, then go jack off. We about to do this together.
Okay, no, no,
Yeah.
no jackrabbit over, no pound town. Okay.
Nah.
Um, how do you feel about couples therapy?
I'm open to that.
Mhm, mhm,
Yeah.
mhm,
I'm in therapy myself.
mhm,
But I'm open to couples therapy. And also couples therapy is fine, but like also let's work on it together
mhm,
first
mhm,
to
mhm,
make sure we can get like because I'm gonna talk about it and we can get to the bottom of it. If we need to bring in someone else, yes, but I'm very good with communication. I'm good with the hard questions. Let's talk it out ourselves first
mhm.
and then we can bring in couples therapy.
Yeah, to help out. I love that. Listen, y'all hearing the theme tonight? Therapy, okay? Therapy. Um, this is a spicy question. Would you rather spontaneous sex on the kitchen counter or planned sex in the bedroom?
I'm okay with spontaneous and it don't gotta be in the kitchen. We can go in the hallway.
Okay. So I feel like, yeah, I feel like with gay sex, for the majority of gay sex, it is usually planned, at least on one person's part. Because
Yeah, yeah,
if you're doing penetration, somebody
yeah,
prepped and somebody was
yeah.
like, this is what I'm trying to make happen. So it might be spontaneous because you didn't
But it
tell
was
the other
kind of
person,
fresh.
but it was
Yeah.
kind of planned.
Because if I know I'm gonna see you, then one of us gonna do something.
Right, right. Okay, okay. And not y'all, oh, I know my body.
No, no, you don't.
No,
And if you do, cool.
yes. Somebody said they stay prepped.
Okay.
Okay, another question. Oh, no, that was for the other guy. No, I think that was it. Yeah. So we gotta see what you look like from head to toe. Can you stand up and turn around so we can see what you look like?
Yeah. Well, you can see it on my page anyway.
They want to see
So yeah.
current in real life
So,
situation. Well, back up some more. Back up like to that. Keep going. Keep going. Don't. There you go.
hey, I'm on my little sofa.
Give us a twirl. Give us a twirl. Okay. It is Hoochie Shorts again. This is Derell, you all. He lives in Alexandria, Virginia. He is 34, 5'10", 170 pounds. He is an Aries, team verse. He is a case manager. He's also a model, and he also does retail. He's open to getting married and have children. He will date between 30 and 45. Prefers that you live in the DMV area or quick train ride that's like an hour or two. He wants somebody who's athletic, solid, football build, prefers black guys, he's into monogamy, or a little bit of agreement.
Right.
What's your Instagram handle and spell it for us, please?
It is really retro. RELLERETRO.
Okay, okay. Listen, somebody said, yeah, you were ready for this assignment tonight. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much for coming on. Awesome interview. Go on some
Thank you.
dates. And I be telling people to come back and give us an update, but y'all don't be wanting to. But if you go on a date, come back and give us an update.
Okay.
All right. Thanks,
Thank you.
Derell. Have a good one. All right, bye. Okay, okay. What y'all think? What y'all think? I don't know what that comment is talking about. If you think he's dateable, put a 10. If not, go ahead and put a 1 or something in between. What y'all think? I want all 145 of you all to rank him. Baddie, I'm gonna see if you're ready. I'm gonna bring you on next, Baddie. I don't know this name. We'll see. What y'all think? I think we had some good guys tonight. I think we had some. The theme so far, though, they all bald head or short hair, versatile in therapy. All that, yes, yes. And they all got shorts on tonight. What y'all think? What y'all think? Dateable, not dateable? I want to know. Okay, y'all like the contestants tonight. They said, Lamont, when you just host, the trade comes on. I don't know what that's about. We'll see. The theme is quality men tonight. Okay. Let's see. So I think he is averaging about a 9 or a 10. Oh, hilarious. Oh, well, this one person, I think you have to update your app if you want to come on, because if not, it will not bring you on. So I think at the beginning of the show, yeah, I did tell you I'm going to be in Memphis for the Tri-State Black Pride. I'm doing an event on the Friday, the 13th, from 6 until 8 o'clock. So if you know anybody who lives in Memphis or is going to be there for Pride, DM them the link to come to the in-person event. I always love seeing people in person. We're going to do a little mixer. We're going to do a live show. It's going to be fun. Yes. Somebody said, Lamont, no more co-hosts until next year. I like the co-host. I like to see who their friends are. I definitely do. All right, so I think, yeah, we've been on here for a minute. So let's end the live. We'll be done tonight. Because I think everybody in the queue came on. Somebody said, Lamont, are you coming to New York City? I'm working on it. So I am trying to hit up all the Black gay prides this summer. So I will keep you all posted on if I'm going to be in your city. But if you know some of the organizers for the different Black gay prides and you want me to be there, then, hook it up. Tell them, say, hey, you need to have the little short gay man come and do an event in your city, and I will show it up. I will show up. All right. I am done. I will see you all next week. Have a good night, and I will make sure I'll post this on YouTube so you all can see it. Good night.